Hi everyone, it's your Realtor friend Camille here in North Carolina. Today we are going to be talking about a hot topic of how is the Charlotte real estate market. Charlotte is literally growing every single day. Matter of fact, there's been a recent report that has announced that at this time there are 117 people moving to Charlotte every single day. That's right, you heard me. 117 people move into the area every single day. And this does not solely include Charlotte alone, but also the surrounding counties, the surrounding cities that makes up the Charlotte region. What's more interesting about this news for me is that a lot of the migration is coming from Virginia, and then also the other two states that have been very popular from migrating from one state to Charlotte. Take a wild guess. It's California and New York. That did not surprise me at all. Honestly, I know so many people, even personal family members who have moved down from New York to the state of North Carolina and more specifically Charlotte. And I know a lot of people from California area who are also moving to Charlotte. I'm kind of surprised that Florida did not make the big three. And I was really shocked to see that Virginia was on this list as well. To hone in more, it was reported that over 45,000 people have moved from the Virginia area, over 40,000 people have moved from New York, and over 37,000 people have moved from the state of California. If you have migrated to Charlotte from any of these states, or you're thinking about migrating from any of these states, comment below and tell me some of the reasons why Charlotte is on your list. If you're already commenting down below, my guess would be you're moving here because of the hot job market, more career opportunities, and the cost of living relative to pay. If I guessed correctly, let me know by giving this video a thumbs up. But seriously, Charlotte has a very lucrative job market with tech and healthcare, and then also the banking and financial industry being some of the top performing industries in our area. It does make sense for a lot of people to move here for those reasons of excelling in their professional career. So this is a line of work for you, then I gladly welcome you into the city of Charlotte to take your piece of the pie. Now, of course, the interesting thing about all of these people moving into Charlotte on a daily basis is, of course, the capacity. The traffic here is literally insane. And please don't get me talking about I-77. If you are thinking about moving into this area, I would highly recommend you to drive your daily commute, because what can be usually 20 minutes may actually take you an hour to get to and from work, depending on where you choose to live. And if you live here already, then you already know I-77 is the worst. Going up towards Lake Norman and Morrisville, traffic is literally insane. And likewise can be said for I-85 going west towards Gastonia. There's always this one area that has the most standstill traffic, and I have no idea why. And the high traffic days are Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Typically Mondays and Fridays, traffic-wise, is a lot lighter. At one point, there were talks of widening I-77 from literally 6 lanes to 10 lanes. And that cost went from $1 billion to $2 billion to $3 billion. And God knows how many billions it's actually going to take to develop the highways for more lanes. And the project is still underway. So no telling when that's actually going to be completed. Anywho, that's enough about traffic. I'm sure you guys can catch my drift. So since I'm a real estate broker here in the state of North Carolina, it only makes sense for me to talk about real estate and the housing market. So I want to start off and give you some perspective. The median sales price in the United States and what most homes are selling for is $422,000. In the Charlotte region, in our market, that median sales price is actually closer to $400,000. So you can see why moving to Charlotte is desirable for some people. So one of the questions that we typically get a lot is, how is the real estate market? Are homes selling? Are people buying homes? Well, to answer your question, yes, indeed, people are buying homes in our area. As I mentioned just a few minutes ago, there are over 117 people moving to the Charlotte region every single day, whether that be for job opportunities, whether that be for retirement, job relocation, in-state transferees, out-of-state transferees. People are still moving. Now, I will say that the times are not the same. It's not like the years of 2020, 2021, when interest rates were extremely low and homes were flying off the market. We are now seeing our cumulative days on market as closer to 35, 36, 37 days. So homes are still selling, but it's definitely sitting for over a month, most homes, before they actually go under contract. Me personally, I believe that is a great thing, because while it is taking some time, it actually prepares buyers or affords buyers the opportunity to be able to shop without feeling so pressured, and also without offering astronomically above the listed price of the property and tons of thousands of dollars in due diligence, which is non-refundable if you back out of the contract in the state of North Carolina. The other reason this is a good thing that homes are actually sitting for over a month is because it actually levels out the negotiating field, and it allows both buyers and sellers to sort of walk away with more of a win-win situation versus a win-lose situation, right? So I really love that it's kind of creating a situation to where buyers can actually request closing costs from the sellers, and some buyers can actually negotiate to get the price down. For sellers, this is also a good thing, because if they're looking to buy, then they're not necessarily having to rush to move into another property, but they can kind of take their time to look. So either way, in my opinion, it's a good thing. Also, we have actually sold more properties than this time last year, and that just further proves that the market is moving indeed. And last but not least, let's talk about interest rates. At the beginning of this year, January, February, March, April, interest rates were definitely closer to 7%. For many people, they were getting quoted 6.9, 6.8, 6.7, back to 6.8%, which of course was bumping up that monthly mortgage payment. But over the last 2 weeks, interest rates have dropped almost 0.5%. I'm now seeing interest rates closer to 6%. And for FHA and VA loans, I've seen it down from 5.7% up to 5.9%. So if you've been waiting on the sidelines and waiting for interest rates to drop, I would definitely take advantage of this opportunity, because we don't know what's going to happen in the future. It's crazy to think about, but there's still honestly a lot of development going on in the Charlotte area, and they are not slowing down. So if you've thought about relocating to Charlotte and you're considering which areas to actually build a family in or actually just move to, then you may want to consider areas like Concord, Kannapolis, even China Grove going out east, Gastonia. These are all areas that surround Charlotte, but the prices haven't quite caught up to what the city is offering. So these would actually be really great places for you to consider if you are thinking about moving into the area. Also, I did not mention Denver and Dallas, but those are also other areas that you may want to consider. It's a lot of new construction going on in that area, as well as Monroe, North Carolina. If you're curious about any of these areas, definitely don't hesitate to reach out to me. All of my contact information will be in the description box of this video. Also, before I go, a lot of people, before they actually decide where they want to be permanently, they do decide to rent. So if that is you and you're considering renting an apartment, a condo, townhome, a single family home, whatever the case may be, there are plenty options for you as well. And the rental prices are they're decent, but honestly, I am an advocate for buying a home if you absolutely can, because at the end of the day, you're almost going to be spending as much money in rent here as you would as buying a home. So that's just my 2 cents. But there are a lot of apartments, a lot of new apartments that are running amazing incentives to where you may get 1 month free, 2 months free, $500 discount. Some of them are even offering gift cards for moving in if you find those type of promotions. So it's definitely a lot of opportunity whether you are looking to rent or buy. I know buying isn't always the first thing that people actually run to when you're moving to a new city, and I get it. I mean, I guess if I was moving to another state, I probably want to rent to get a feel for things before actually buying a home. But if you are considering renting, there are a lot of opportunities out there for you to do. Definitely try to work with a licensed real estate professional to help you find a rental, because the last thing that I want you to do is to end up getting scammed. That is not a great feeling. So apartments are always a safe choice, just going directly to the apartment complex. Referrals, joining Facebook groups, and getting acquainted with other people who already live in the city to be able to recommend you to places. Those are all great things. And I hate to leave you on a bad note, but the truth is the truth. And the truth of the matter is crime is everywhere. I know this is a big question for a lot of people. Well, earlier today, I was looking at the Charlotte-Mecklenburg County Police Department on their website, and they actually reported that all types of crime were up compared to this time last year. This includes homicides, this includes auto theft, this includes robbery, this includes aggravated assault, property crimes. So when you are asking a real estate agent if a particular area is safe, we by law are not allowed to answer that question, but we can point you to resources like the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department. And if you really want to know if the area is safe, I definitely recommend you to reach out to local law enforcement and have a conversation with them to see for yourself. Anyways, if you found this video to be helpful for a mid-year update for the Charlotte region, please give this video a thumbs up, like this video, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss another video, and so I also know to produce more content just like this. Again, this is your realtor friend Camille here in North Carolina, and I'm happy to help you with all of your buying and selling needs. Until next time, bye-bye.